Howdy YouTube viewers once again, and welcome to Casa de WatchBox review. And you're not seeing me do a review here of any new watch, which you've already seen me do countless times. What you're seeing here is a review of my watch storage shelf. And I've always wanted to throw out a review on this, and I don't know why I never have. I've just always wanted to, and I just haven't gotten around to it. So you'll have to excuse the mess. It's the Cub Scout Webelos camping weekend coming up here very shortly, and I've got my camping gear out of the closet, so that's what all that stuff is as I do my gear rundowns, gearing up for a very busy weekend coming up with the boys. But we're here to talk about watches, and in this case watch storage. Okay, so what you're seeing here, and I apologize for the dim lighting, I'm just using my camera lighting for a reason, so just stick around for that. What you're seeing here is just a basic MDF IKEA shelf system, basically a two-tier stackable type of deal. I don't even know if they make this thing anymore. It was a hand-me-down from my sister-in-law, and it's been doubled up as my watch storage shelf. And there was a time when I actually did have a watch box featured on my oldest watch reviews, and I still use it. It's a bit small and a bit snug, but I still use it. It still works. I'm careful enough with my watches. And next phase of this would probably be to get like an Android or a Swiss Legend, one of those inexpensive glass top cases like the 12 unit or the 18 unit bay storage cases, and I'll put one of those over here or whatever. But at any rate, it also doubles up as my headphone music listening station. I got my headphones. I used to be a very active forum member on HeadFi, and you might read some of my Kramer 5150 commentary on that forum. But I use it for headphones, headphone audio. It also holds up my headphone tube amp here as well. The nightstand, I put my MacBook Pro over here to pipeline music through the digital audio output, and it feeds my headphone music listening station as well. Okay, here's my AKG K701s. But anyways, we're here to talk about watches. So here's the watch shelf basically, and it gets kind of dusty, but it does work, and it helps to kind of protect them and kind of get them out of the way a little bit. But they're easy to see, easy to grab, and easy to, you know, go through the rig and go through my collection here as I see fit. The R2-D2 is just kind of a little display thing too, because I'm a huge science fiction buff. But the main reason here, the main thing here is I just recently added an ultraviolet light fixture to it, and I was always fumbling around in the dark, you know, previously, and now I've got a very faint glow of ultraviolet light here to kind of illuminate the entire shelf, and it really gives off a really cool glow feature to basically everything that's in there. And it's also a cool way to loom charge in a quick second. Okay, rather than, I don't know, than charging it up with the flashlight or whatever. Okay, so I got this light fixture at Walmart, I think. Yeah, Walmart for like $10. There's actually two of them. They have two of them there. They're both about the same size, and one of them's $20, and this one here was $10, and I'm good to go. I priced it all out too, buying just a straight up fluorescent tube and then replacing the bulb with a UV tube, but the price wise it came out cheaper just to buy it all as a $10 unit. The next phase of this is probably going to be drilling out a hole in the back of the cabinet so I can run my AC wire. I don't have this ugly wire hanging down the front, but till then it's actually out of the way enough. It doesn't really bother me all that much. So anyhow, you've seen me review all these watches. All my watches have some sort of glow-in-the-dark dial accents on them. And I don't think I could ever own a watch, really, that didn't have some sort of glow-in-the-dark features on it. In fact, I have a couple that don't, and they really don't get a whole lot of wrist time. Okay? But nonetheless, most of my watches are what they are. Okay, and it's just a really cool way, and a lot of you guys have watch shelves and storage cases and things like that, but you might want to think about adding an ultraviolet light fixture to it. It's inexpensive. The bulbs are actually really cheap too. They're like, I don't know, $5 at Home Depot or those kinds of places. So whenever this thing does burn out, I will replace it, you know, at that time. But it's a cool way to totally show off your watches if you're like me and you have a lot of watches with glow-in-the-dark features on it. It's just a really cool thing to do. You can just charge them up and turn them off, and you're in basically in glow horology world, so to speak. Okay, so thanks again for tuning into this quick rundown. MoveOTX signing off. You might see me post up follow-up reviews to my watch shelf here as I add to it, and you know, I might get another one of these fixtures, who knows, and double it, make it even brighter, so who knows. But anyways, thanks a lot for tuning in. R2D2 and the WatchBox review here. We're signing off. Catch you guys later.